Hey everyone, Andrigats here and welcome back to my channel. Before I go on, I do apologize for my voice. I'm currently recovering from a cold, so yeah, I might sound a bit weird. I'll take a bit of a break from streaming and recording, but I wanted to make a quick video on how to farm Plunder and get all of the goodies, so let's go ahead and start. Plunderstorm has been out for a few days now, and we've all formed our opinions about it. I'm not here to dissect its flaws or debate its merits. If you are not a fan, that's alright. Personally, I'm having a blast right now with it. It's a fresh experience for me as I've never delved into any Battle Royale games before. So yeah, Plunderstorm is giving me a lot of joy right now. That being said, once I collect all of the rewards and hit Renown 40, I doubt I'll be coming back. Sure, it's a fun concept, but my motivation tends to align more with the goodies I can earn. Plunder, reputation, call it what you will, it's all about filling up the Renown track of Kegleg's crew. You can easily see what you'll unlock at your next Renown level on the loading screen, and you can check out all the possible rewards from the Renown track. Keep in mind that this will also go into Retail WoW and Summon Classic as well. So the first thing you want to do is make sure to complete the daily Captain Scout order, at least once per day. You'll snag an 800 bonus for finishing it for the first time each day, and you'll see if it's up right in the lobby area. It's the easiest plundering you can do. Once you touch down, you'll see the Scout order on the right. They're typically straightforward tasks that you can wrap up in no time, like killing 10 normal creatures or 2 elites, looting a certain number of spells or items. And a quick tip here, spells are the offensive and defensive abilities that you gather, while items are the consumable ones, like the barrel. Try landing somewhere safe if PvP isn't your thing, and focus on completing the quest. Once you complete it, you'll get 800 plus 250, totaling 1050. But remember, that's just for the first time each day. In subsequent matches, you'll still get the 250, which is still a pretty decent haul. Now, many folks might advise you to bail the moment you wrap up those scout orders, whether by tossing yourself into the storm, tangling with mobs or other players. But for me, that approach feels pretty dull. I prefer to stick around for a bit longer and keep plundering, hunting for chests and taking down mobs. On average, I aim for around 600 to 700 each match, and if I run out of mobs that are, close by, then I kill myself and dive back in. It's what I find to be the most efficient grind with the least amount of effort. Each Renown level needs 2500 plunder, and in just 5 minutes I can typically gather around 700. Not too shabby if you ask me. Plus, Blizzard recently increased the plunder all across the board, and especially from player kills, meaning you'll likely become a prime target. So it's not really that easy to stay alive for too long. If you've got the skills for it though, don't shy away from PvP. Engage in those 1 versus 1 duels, because the more plunder your opponents have collected, the more you'll reap from taking them down. But if PvP isn't your cup of tea, and that's totally fine with me, it's okay to steer clear of others. Hanging out on the outskirts in a safe spot with a few mobs nearby is still a solid strategy. In any given match, my strategy starts with finding a safe landing spot, preferably on another elite or mob, to secure that instant kill. You also get a spell from killing your first mob on each run, which makes things easier. Then I'm aiming to complete the scout orders as fast as I can, and once I do that, I start plundering for a few minutes. Golden chests tend to yield more plunder, so prioritize looting those first. Supply chests usually just offer an item, so if you don't have a quest for collecting items, you can just skip them. Kill mobs, loot the large chests as I told you, and scoop up any gold piles you find. The goal is to gather as much plunder as possible. When you've exhausted your options in the area, it's time for the next step: get killed. It might sound morbid, but by getting yourself killed, you still retain all the plunder you have gathered so far, whilst just leaving the match will not net anything. Don't forget that you can also leave the spectator mode and you can safely take all the plunder, and then queue up again. Consistency is key, but it's not always smooth sailing. You might get killed by others before completing the scout orders, forcing you to start anew. It's frustrating at times, especially with the increased aggression from other players, courtesy of Blizzard's plunder boosts, but to minimize the risk, aim to land in quieter areas and be wary of your surroundings. Avoiding confrontation is especially important if PvP isn't your forte. While winning does offer a decent plunder payout, 500 for the chicken winner, it's still quite consuming and I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for, the average player. Unless you are a Battle Royale pro, sticking to the PvE plunder grind is likely your best bet. It may not always be glamorous, but for us, more casual players, it's the path of the least resistance. If you have any other tips, you can share them down in the comment section and let me know what's your current Renown level. If you found my video helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching and feel free to subscribe for more content and hit the bell. Good luck with whatever you are doing and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!